Hello, welcome to the Living History School's edible winter plants. It's the middle of January, and there's some plants already emerging that are edible. Today we're going to look at two of them. The first one is stinging nettle, pictured here. Basically, stinging nettle is a type of plant that you can boil and pretty much eat like spinach. What you do is you'll gather this plant, but you want to try to avoid brushing up against the undersides of this leaf. On the bottom part of the leaf, on the bottom part right down under there, there's thousands and thousands of little hairs, and if you swipe those hairs, each one of those hairs is like a tiny hypodermic needle, and it has a little bulb of poison in there, and when you swipe across it, it injects the poison, which causes a stinging sensation to your skin. So you can touch this plant by simply grabbing it straight on with your fingers, straight down, and you won't get stung. But if you swipe across it, you're going to get stung. Another way to gather this, if you don't have gloves, is to go down, dig down to the base of the plant, just below the dirt there, and then pull it up. There are nettles on the stinging parts on the stem. So what you want to do is basically grab it from the bottom, and then bring with you some type of carrying basket. I have this nice handmade willow carrying basket. Show you here, pan out here. It's a nice basket with a carrying strap, and you can fill that up with all your wild greens. So we're going to look at two of these: stinging nettle today, and then also Siberian miner's lettuce. The stinging nettle is not just edible, it's also useful in terms of these dry stalks. These stalks, you can see all these straight stalks sticking out of the ground here, and these are from basically last year. And these stalks can be, right here, I'll try to focus in on it. Get all that. It's kind of blurry, but these stalks can be used for making string. The Chinook Wawa word, the Chinook Indian word for this plant, is lapayet, and it's used for, basically the name is string plant. And what you do is, in a later video I'll show you actually how to make the string. You use it by basically crushing with your hands and then peeling back the dry cordage, or the dry fibers from this plant. So you can see it's going down into the ground. This one wouldn't be very good to use right now for string because it's sat here all year and basically rotted. What you need to do is, when they're straight like this, you take and cut them and dry them, and then don't let them get wet. Here in Oregon, it's very moist out, of course, and then things tend to rot. So we have a lot of stinging nettle here. I'm going to gather some up, and then I'm going to take it home and basically boil it like spinach. And now I'd like to move over and try to find some Siberian miner's lettuce. So here's Siberian miner's lettuce, also known as candy flower. It's a little different than regular miner's lettuce. It's a different species. Basically, this doesn't have the round leaves like the other miner's lettuce. But this is all edible. The other name is candy flower, and in a month or a little bit over a month, this plant will develop a flower, kind of a tiny little pinkish flower with little stripes on it. So this plant is edible. You don't have to. You can boil it if you want, or you can just eat it as a green in salads. It's very good in salads. Pretty much all parts of this plant are edible, including the flowers. So today I'm going to gather some of this for a little salad, and then some of this stinging nettle that I got earlier, I'm going to boil up like spinach.